ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. PhD Entrance Examination October-November 2024 Commerce Subject ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯ 2024ರ PhD Entrance Exam Solutions lecture ಸೀರೀಸ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. Dear friends, in this lecture series we are going to discuss about 2024 November BCU PhD Entrance Exam Commerce paper. As you know, the general instructions about this question paper was for 100 marks and 50 questions. Each question carried 2 marks. There is no negative mark, and all the answers should be marked only on the OMR sheet provided and only with a black or blue ink ballpoint pen. If more than one circle is shaded wrongly, shaded off, shaded for a given question, no mark will be awarded. Let us discuss now the questions. Actually, the key answers would be released on 9th of this month. Before this, I would like to solve. I just solve briefly all those things. Let us solve one by one. Question number 1. Match the item given in list 1 with those given in list 2. In this list 1, they have given the terms, and in list 2, they have given meaning. So we are supposed to match the term with the meaning. Example, confidence level, significance level, monodic rating scale, and internal consistency. And here we have a meanings. Any measure of attitude that asks respondents about a single concept in isolation. A percentage that indicates the long run probability that the results will be correct. Measuring homogeneity to which each indicator of concept converges on some common meaning. Accept the level of type 1 error. These are the meanings. Now, by seeing all these terms and meanings, the codes are given in A, B, C, D. So which code is the most corrected one? So actually, code A is the correct one. Option A is correct. Why option A is correct? Because you can see here, it exactly match. Confidence level means a percentage that indicates the long run probability that the result will be correct. So next, second, significant level means acceptance of level of type 1 error. And next, third one, monadic rating scale means any measure of attitude that asks respondents about single concept of isolation. Last one, internal consistency. It means that measuring homogeneity to which each indicator of concept converges on some common meaning. So option A is correct. Next, second one, from the following identify wrong statement. So beta probability of committing type 2 error, alpha probability of committing type 1 error, the number of degree of freedom in chi-square test is r minus 1 into c minus 1, and f ratio is the results of mean square within group divided by mean square between groups. Actually, all these three are correct and D is a wrong. So now this we should be select. Next one, who suggested the lack of organizational design is illogical, cruel, wasteful, and inefficient. Options are given like Urvik, Bartlett and Goshal, and Senior and Fleming, and V.A. Grasunos. So actually the answer is V.A. Grasunos. He has been mentioned organizational design in this book. Next, let us go to the fourth question. That is, the following are the steps in the process of delegation authority. Arrange them in sequential order. Assigning task to a position, fix the results expected from the position, holding the person in the position responsible for achieving the task, and delegating authority for accomplishing these tasks. Actually, option C is correct. Why? Because first thing is fix the results expected from the position. Second is step is assigning the task to the position, and third step is delegating authority, and fourth one is holding the person in that position responsible for achieving the task. This is the exact process of delegation. Next, fifth question. All are motivators as per Frederick Herzberg and Associates, except. So the answer is job security. Because if you read the theory of Herzberg, you will come to know that achievement, challenging work, recognition, these are all motivators, but you cannot find job security. So that is the right answer. So option B is here should be selected. And here you should select option C. Next, fifth question over, and let's go to sixth question. Principles of management are mainly behavioral in nature. This is the assertion. Reason is principles of management do not aim to influence very complex, dynamic, and unpredictable behavior of human. So both A and assertion and reasoning are true. Both assertion and reasoning are false. A is true and R is false, and A is false and R is true. Actually, the right answer is A is true and R is false. Why? Because principles of management are mainly behavioral nature, and but this is the assertion. But in reasoning, what they have been told, principles of management do not aim to influence very complex and dynamic and unpredictable behavior of human. No, it's aim to influence. Here they have mentioned do not. So A is true and R is false. So C is here correct one. C is a correct one. Next, seventh one, transaction analysis, Johari window, stacking, and live positions seek to explain the phenomenon of dash. They have been asked that. See, these are all connected to, we know, right? Interpersonal conflict is all correct. Connected to interpersonal conflict. So C is right again. Now let us go to the next one. Which of the following statement is wrong with respect to central bank digital currency? The RBI launched the first pilot of digital rupee on December 1st, 2022. RBI has identified 8 banks for phase-wise participation. The R pilot, rupees R pilot covers 5 cities of Mumbai, New Delhi, Bengaluru, Bhubaneswar, and Chandigarh. And last one, separate wallet has been conceived in the point, considering that E forms part of the payment system. Actually, the first three are correct, and the last one is wrong, because there is no separate wallet has been conceived in the pilot, considering that. So this is out. Next, let us go for ninth one. The rate at which banks borrow from RBI against the collateral of government securities. We all know the answer is repo rate. Next, 10th one. The following are the few risks associated with investment in debt securities and the money market, except, which is the answer for this. Actually, the answer for this is a contem counterparty risk. You can have liquidity risk, spread risk, and event risk, but you don't have counterparty risk. Actually, answer is counterparty risk. Next, identify the key services offered under star 99 ash service. You can check in your mobile. If you type star 99 ash and you will dials, you can come to know that all these things except cash withdrawal. You cannot get cash withdrawal, so you don't get this one. And further three, these three plus again three will come. Next, 12th one. Which are the 4 A's of marketing given by Jagdish Sheth and Rajendra Sisodia? The right answer is acceptability, affordability, accessibility, and awareness. So this is the right answer for this. Actually, this question is very nice question, but we can confuse among the choices. But if you know exactly, we can select this one. We cannot able to guess actually. Next, 13th one, a means of displaying or graphing in 2 dimensions the location of product or brand is the mind of consumer is known as which. Actually, many people will think it is attention map. Actually, the right answer is per perceptual math. This is the right answer. Next, from the consumer standpoint of value can be defined as actual benefits by cost, perceived benefit by cost, perceived value by price, and a perceived benefit by price. The answer is perceived benefits by cost. So this is the answer. Perceived benefits by cost. Next one. Dash is a process of reclaiming recyclable and reusable material, returns and rework for the point of consumption or use for a repair, remanufacturing or disposal. The answer is many people will think normally sales return, but it is not a sales return, and other people will think callback of product, even it is not a callback of product. Callback of product can be done only when there is a defect in the product, but it is a recyclable, reusable materials. So the answer is reverse logistic. Next, 16th one, Dash stated green or environmental marketing consists of all activities designed to generate and facilitate any exchanges intended to satisfy human needs or wants, such that the satisfaction of the needs and wants occur with minimal detrimental impact on the natural environment. See, it's very hard to find answer because, um, but still, many people who have been went through this book earlier, they can do it. Answer is Michael J. Polanski. Next, identify the case that says acceptance of offer must be communicated by the party who has the authority to accept the offer. So the answer is for this is a Powell v. Lee. In this case, the court will say that acceptance of offer must be communicated by the party who has the authority to accept the offer. Next, 18th one, an instrument in writing containing an unconditional order signed by the maker directing a certain person to pay certain sum of money only to or the order of certain person or to bearer the instrument. And here it's definitely not promissory note because here will be a promise, not order, and not even demand draft because here also there will be no order or promise, but bill of exchange and check. So many people will confuse between these two, but the exact right answer is bill of exchange and not check, because check will be written on specific banker, but this is the exact definition suits to bill of exchange. Even though check is one of the bill of exchange, but now we should select bill of exchange. And which of the authority imposed a monetary penalty of rupees 1,337.76 crores on Google for anti-competitive practices in relation to Android mobile service? The exact answer is CCI, Competition Commission of India. Even though LCLT approved that, so the answer is CCI. Section Dash Information Technology Act Amendment 2009 deals with the compensation for failure to protect the data by a body corporate. This is exactly no doubt 43A. Next one, the IPR policy 2016 of India lays down dash objectives. How many objectives it has been laid down? The exact answer is it has been laid down 7 objectives. So that is the right answer, 7 objectives. Next one, India currently ranks dash on the Global Innovation Index 2023, co-published by World Intellectual Property Organization. The answer is 40th. Actually, if it is a 2024, the answer will be 39th, but it is 2023, so that's why the answer is 40th. If you many have been confused and they would have been tick none of the above also. But here you should observe it is asked clearly in the year of 2023. Match the items given in list 1 with those given in list 2. So that's very simple. It's all about income tax definitions. Section 2, subsection 7, 226, 23, 223A and 231. So simply I can match here. Section 2, subsection 7 is nothing but about SSC. When it is 1 and 3, so one and only one we can select. Even though if I don't know any answer, if I know just this one, enough to select, because options given in such a easy manner without much confusion. Next 24th one, a man owes a house property which is let out to his employer company for rupees 10,000 per month. Company allotted the same house to Mr. A as rent-free accommodation. Municipal tax is 10,000 and interest on home loan paid 50,000. What is the income from house property? So it is very simple calculations and we'll get the answer called 27,000. Which of the following is are methods of determination of arm's length place? So 25th question, the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4 because all the methods are included here. Next, 26th one, ITR form applicable for salaried individuals COI 24-25. Identify the wrong one. So you can see ITR 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is applicable for director in a company. This is the wrong one. Next, which is not the mode of entry into international market? Of course, exporting is mode, franchising and strategic alliance. These all correct. And next, piggybacking is the not a mode. So that's the selected one. Next, as per the FDA policy 2015-20, any non-bank entity intended to set up WLA should have a minimum net worth of dash as per the latest financial year. The answer is 100 crores. For the bank entity, 200 crore, but non-bank it is a 100 crore. Next, a seller offers a quality product at a cheap price, but when the customer is about to pay or buy, the seller states that the product is no longer available and instead offer a similar looking product but more expensive. It is known as what? Actually, the right answer is bait and switch. Next, Mercosur is a dash trade bloc. Definitely, it is not a economic union trade bloc and political custom union trade bloc. It is nothing but common market. The overall objective of the dash is to help its members use trade as a means to raise living standards, create jobs, improving people's life. Answer is WTO, World Trade Organization. The following are some of the grounds on which the court at the suit of a partner may order a partnership form to be dissolved except one ground. When partner becomes insane, when the business of the firm becomes illegal, when a partner becomes permanently incapable of performing his duties as partner, and when partner persistently commit breach of partnership agreement. Actually, the answer is this. Next one, as per section dash of Companies Act 2013, companies shall not issue shares at a discount except as provided in section 54 for issue of sweet equity shares. The answer is 53. So this is the exact one. Next, an understanding of life cycle cost and how they are committed and incurred at a different stages throughout the product's life cycle led to the emergence of. So the answer for this 34th question is nothing but target casting. Target casting is the right answer. Match the item given in list 1 with those given in list 2. It's all about Indian accounting standards. Um, that to converge the Indian accounting standards. So accounting are 16, 19, 38, and 21. So actually 19 is nothing but employee benefits. So and that's why we can select option D because 16 is property, plant, equipment, and 19 is employee benefits, and Indian accounting standard 38 is intangible assets, and 21 is about effect of changes in foreign exchange rate. Now let's go to the 36th one. Match the items given in list 1 with those given in list 2. Levin, the Shawar, Morse model, Arman's model, and Akimans and Johns. So these are the name of authors. And here it's all about their statements. Actually, what they have been said. So answer is C. C is the answer because Live unshowered has been said, present value of future earning of an employee. And Moore's model has been stated that present value of the net benefit derived by the enterprise from the service of its employee, like and all. Next, according to Dash, the elasticity of demand in a market is greater or small according to the amount demanded increases much little for a given fall in price. The answer is Marshall. Next, 38 one, the theory of consumer behavior depends upon three basic assumptions regarding the utility tied to consumption. The answer is 1 to 4. More is better and substitute product availability and preference are transitive. So this is the answer number 1. Next one, 39th one, all are the properties of indifference curves except. See, all are the properties of indifference curve except indifferent curve is bend outward. Actually, indifference curve, no, don't bend outward. It can't. It bend inward actually. Okay. It's next. It's a convex. So the monopolist maximizes its profit by producing an output such that dash equals to dash. The answer is MR equals to MC. 2 for the price of 1 is the pricing method called as bundle pricing. The amount for which an asset could be exchanged or liabilities settled between knowledge willing parties is an arm's length transaction. The answer is fair value. Next one. Identify the Gordon's formula for arriving the price per share. The answer is A. P equals E of 1 minus P by Q minus P into R. So next, let us move to the next question, that is the 44th one. All are the participants in securitization except selling agent. Next, a type of bonds issued by Indian companies in the international market denominated in Indian rupees is called masala bonds. This is the right answer because it refers to the Indian masala or uniqueness in trade. From the following, identify wrong statement with regard to the conditions to be fulfilled for issue of a depository receipt in Indian company as per SEBI. The answer is C. The underlying shares shall be kept in the custody of stock exchanges where the shares are listed. This is the right answer. I mean, selected one. Next, from the following, identify the wrong statement. So, positive working capital refers to part of current assets that shall be financed with long-term funds. So, this is the one wrong statement. Next, 48 one. Identify the technique that quantifies the direction and strength of a linear relationship between two variables. The answer is coefficient correlation. Next, 49th one. Ethics in research must to arrive truth and finding solution to the problems, and reasoning is quality research is appreciated, that is perquisites for excellence in human pursuit. So which is the following are correct? So we can see here the answer both A and R are true, and R is the correct expression for assertion. This is the right one. Next, last one, a tendency to agree or disagree with almost questions is known as what? The answer is acquiescence bias. So this is the exact answer. So dear friends, here our discussion about all 50 questions and the answers. Actually, the official key answers hit to announce, but before that, based on my knowledge and experience and my study, I have selected the right answers. I hope it may help you. Even one or two maybe change because um, I went through all some books and I used my own knowledge, and also I took a help from the Chat GPT and some other artificial intelligence sites. So this is all about. I think this may help you. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. May God bless you. Jai Hind.